Oh, yeah. Doris said to give you that. Sometimes the simplest things make you girls so happy.
Huh?
Sometimes the simplest things make you girls so happy. Oh, yeah.
See, I got a paint stick and I'm happier. This is protection. This thing is heavy, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's like a cement block for you to knock somebody out. I figure you're going to wrap it up and give it to Bill for Christmas.
I think that's a perfect idea. But I don't know whether I'd do it with a sock.
I don't know why not. Sorry.
Well, the sock looks like it's going to break. This one, anyway.
Okay, so we are live. We'd like to welcome you to Fabric Chicks Wednesday sale. We do this every Monday and Wednesday at 4 o'clock. And we have Doris and Phyllis and Devin here. I tried to get Devin to be on this side of the camera today, but he refused. But my sister did buy Devin and me some matching overalls. So maybe, I'm not making any promises, but maybe next week you might see us twinsy it up. So anyways, we'd like to welcome you all. If you are new to watching and you have any questions, just type it in and somebody will answer it for you. And we have a bunch of stuff on sale today. But first of all, if you said you wanted the Quilter Sudoku, can you just type in again that you wanted the Quilter Sudoku? Because that was back when I was really sick and I did not write it down apparently. So if you were one of those who wanted the Quilter Sudoku, just type that in. And I'll throw these in your baskets right now. I'm going to have Doris right on there as you need them. Did you need the colored nails?
No.
I found a box of colored nails, and so I thought maybe
they look more than rusty.
Oh,
Color looks. That's rusty. Why they have color. They're rusty. They're definitely rusted.
Well, it says on it colored nails, but to me they look like old nails. But whatever. Okay, girls, we have a question for you.
I'll take that.
Okay. Here, Doris is preoccupied with the colored nails. Susan DeHunt and Kathleen Rader. Okay, we have a few more of the Sudoku. So if you want me to throw this in your basket, just write it in there and we'll get that to you. If any of you guys know what this is, we would really like to know. If any of you know what this is. So I went to the movies last night with Gracie. She needed somebody to go with her to see Jurassic Park, of which it was horrible. It was so intense. Like people were getting their heads. Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible. Hands flying through the air. But I left at like 4:50 and I came back about 10 o'clock and there was a ton of stuff in front of the shop door. So among all the treasures was this crazy item. So if you know what this is, let me know because inquiring minds want to know what it is. Okay, so that is the question of the day there. What do you want?
Sudoku.
Oh. Okay, so if you want the Sudoku, we have a few of those left. It's got quilting terms, just something to keep your mind working. Mary Lou. We've got a few Sudokus left, so we're throwing them in your baskets. I think there's 2 more left. These all came in Phyllis's goodie gift baskets, raffle baskets she won. So we've got a few of them. Suako wants one. Kathleen, people do drop stuff off when I'm here, but a lot of times it gets dropped off when we're not after hours. Kind of like they went to the thrift store was closed, or there was a big sign at the thrift store saying they wouldn't take it, and then they bring it here. But you guys, I wish I could have had it on video. So in a big suitcase, like a big old dusty suitcase that somebody had filled with fabric, but on it they wrote and then they stuffed it in the barn. So that suitcase, we just put the suitcase in the dumps, which is so hard for me to do, but it was filthy. But it was labeled fabric. So you guys should have seen when Devin saw that labeling, because he's like, oh, Mom, it's already labeled for us. And then he read it. I thought he was going to pee his pants. He was laughing so hard. He like fell over. But I think you had to have been there to like really enjoy it, because it's not so much funny on the retelling of it. Anyhow, Elaine wants a Sudoku. Peggy, yes. Linda, ABC.
I think we're going to copy some of them.
Okay, they're gone. Okay. So we have a lot of things for sale today. If you're new to watching, all you do is type in S. S is you committing or wanting to buy it. So S is you committing to buying it, and then the number. So S148 for $9 is this big panel. So super cute, fun. Let's stay home. Bless this nest. Home sweet home. You can make pillows. You can make little garden banners. Lots of fun things. You can cut it apart, sew it into a quilt. Lots of fun things you can do with this. S148 is $9. So if you want to get one for your girlfriend, you just put S148 and then put 2. So we know you want 2 of them. So $9 for that fun panel. And we do have some freebies here. The pile is very precarious, but I'm just going to say, when is it not? I have some inkjet t-shirt transfers. I'm not sure. It hasn't been opened, but I do not know. It came in a special delivery here. So this is just a freebie. I'm just going to scroll, and it landed on Ann Melinda Meyer. So Ann, if you don't want anything that you win here at Fabric Chicks, just let us know and we'll give it to somebody else. But it is a fun little experiment you can do with transfers for your t-shirts.
Said no.
And you said no? Okay, here, let me draw somebody else. And I have Candy Sparks Brown. Okay, hang on a second. Now I got to find a new piece of scratch paper. Candy Brown. Okay, I might still be sick a little bit. Okay, that's for Candy Brown. And oh, Brenda, any chance you get to feed a baby, I would take. Hey, Fran, how's your son doing? Okay, so I do want to just let you guys know before we start the sale that what are the dates for next year's show? June 8th through the 13th. Classes start on the 8th, I believe, and then it goes through the 13th of June. Okay, so I want to just let you guys know we got a bunch of classes coming up. We have the mini retreat next week, and somebody did say that they would love to do our little mini retreats, but they couldn't afford it. And I would never want somebody to not be able to come because they couldn't afford it. So if you have any kind of issues like that, just let me know and we can work something out. So we do have a mini retreat next week on Thursday, the 24th through the 27th. And on our mini retreats, you can work on anything you want. I usually do give you a panel or different things, quickish projects, so that you can just kind of be pushed outside of the box and do something fun. We also have another mini retreat August 7th through the 10th. So those are our mini retreats that are coming up here at the shop. And then we have Frida, the Frida or the 6-inch doll with Virginia Robertson. So Virginia's got her doll classes scheduled again. S90 is for her needle sculpting book, and it's $27.95, and it has everything. This is like a wealth of knowledge. Painting doll faces, different sculpting doll faces, working with different kinds of fabrics. And if you want to do the 16-inch doll that is in this project, there's several patterns here. but she does have a basic 16-inch doll pattern here. So you can do this doll, or you can do the Frida doll, S91. S91, you can do Frida, or you can do the 16-inch doll. So S91 is for the Frida pattern. If you've never taken a Zoom class with Virginia, all of her classes are via Zoom because she's in Colorado. She has it step by step, very detailed, very it's like a demo of every step. And so you're not really going to sew during the class, but she's available anytime you have questions. So we have that, and then we have felting.
How much is the class?
Huh?
How much is the class?
$25. The class is $25, and that's August 11th, and it's from 9 to 10:30 or 11ish. And in that hour and a half, she will go over every step you need, how to make the fingers, how to do the face, how she has all of it just very, very organized. And then we have Felting with Doris, which is the third Monday of every month. So this coming up Monday. And then August 18th, it's from 11 to 1. It's $10. You can do dimensional felting, or you can do felting of the quilt blocks, of which we give you the quilt blocks. That's included in the cost. You can also do some applique. So I don't think Doris brought hers today because she didn't know. So this is one of the blocks that we're doing in the class. I'm doing a little bit of wool felt and felting. And so these are the first blocks of mine.
We're starting the last 6.
Here, I'm just going to lay them out real quick so you can see them. So I did incorporate felting. I incorporated the hearts are felted, and then this is wool felt. I included some folded roses from what I learned in my Baltimore class. This is just some felted wool, dimensional, put on there, and then stitched down and secured with French knots. So just a lot of different techniques. I actually included right here, I showed you guys on Monday some of the glamour thread. So you can see I've stitched this with the 12-weight glamour thread, and it just is a little bit glittery. Not a lot glittery, but a little bit glittery. So just some fun things that we're doing. And if you want to do the felted nativity scene, you can also do this during the class with Doris. So the bigger kit makes all of the wise men, the donkey, the sheep, Mary and Joseph, and the baby Jesus. S50 is $42. So if you aren't sure if you want to invest a lot into felting, this is a good price point because you can see if you even like the technique, and your needles, your foam pad, everything is in there. If you want to just do the baby Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, and a donkey, well, there's a sheep in there too.
I think that has just it's missing the wise men.
Okay, so this has everything except for probably the shepherd and the wise men, I would guess, probably. So if you want to just experiment with that, S51 is $24. S51 is $24. So if you're looking to make a nativity scene out of felt, that's a fun thing to do. And Doris's felting classes are just $10. So the third Monday, which is going to be Monday the 21st, next Monday the 21st, and then the 18th from 11 to 1. And then Virginia is doing fairies and gnomes. And I don't think I have a pattern for that yet, but she's doing a fairies and gnomes lecture. So her lectures are only $15, and she will demo. You will learn more in that time than in most classes. So that's a 9 to 10 lecture for $15 on fairies and gnomes. And then we do have a sweatshirt jacket after that from 11 to 3, a sweatshirt jacket. And that the sweatshirt jacket's $25. And then we have, what else? Devon's got me all these samples here, so I'm sure we've got some other stuff. We have the Crow and Sewing Bird lecture. So these two projects The sewing bird actually, or the crow and the pumpkin, that we did a peppermint because this is what my when we did the exchange, I got this from the person who made it for me. But the pattern is a pumpkin. So that is a lecture with Virginia Robertson, September 8th. It's $15, and she'll be demoing everything about the sewing pincushion, the sewing bird pincushion, or the crow. So S95 for $12 is the crow and pumpkin pincushion, and S94 is for the sewing bird. Carolyn, I will double check and see if we signed you up for the sewing, the sweatshirt class. And then we have the Felting with Doris on the 15th. 11 to 1 for $10. That's a really good, you could, for only $10, you can spend 2 hours with me and Doris. And then we have the Jester class with Virginia. So if you want to make the Jester doll, that's going to be September 22nd for $25 from 9 to 10:30ish. So the Jester dolls, we got a lot of doll classes coming up. And then we have the cornucopia or stacked pumpkins. So if you want to learn applique, quick and easy fusing techniques with Virginia, and if you've never taken a class with Virginia, I strongly advise you to take one in the near future, because once you take one, you really want to take them all. So S89 is the stacked pumpkins. S92 is the horn of plenty. So those are 2 classes coming up, and that is on October 6th. So we will be interviewing Virginia soon. So probably I'm going to see if I can get her on Monday so that you can see her actual projects and all that fun stuff and get more excited than just talking to me. So that is that. Thank you, Susan. My sister got me the earrings for my birthday. She actually got me the dragonfly necklace, I don't know, probably for my last birthday. She is very much into adorning yourself with jewelry. So, in case she's watching, I got to have everything on that she's gotten me. Okay, so we have a sample now for you guys to see. This is a quick, easy apron that Angie made for us using the laminate. So this literally, you could trace any apron. If you have an apron in your closet, you can just trace it, make a pattern. Super easy using the laminate. And then she did add a pocket here, just, for looks, but I guess you could use it. When I'm cooking, my hands aren't really in my pocket, but you could put a towel in there or something. So quick and easy gift ideas for you to make for Christmas or for anything, actually. And we got some great deals on laminates. You can also cut circles and then put elastic in it and make reusable bowl covers with this. So we have S147, and it is 54 inches. It's 54 inches long. S147, $6 a yard. S147 is $6 a yard, and it is Michael Miller laminate. S147 is $6 a yard. S146 is the gray with the orange dots. And then here, I'll give you this. Hang on a second. This is normally $22.95, but we're just going to do $6 just because. I don't really know why, but because everything else is $6 today. S96 is for the turquoise. S96 is for the turquoisey with the gray dots. S96 is $6 a yard. Save your clothing apron. This is super nice because you can just wipe it off. You can also use these for tablecloths at $6 a yard. It's a very good price point. And then this one is marked $22.95. This was in the shop also. We just found it. They put it on the bolt backwards. I'm not really sure why, but here, let me open it up so you can really see it. And we're doing it special for you guys on the live. Oh, Judy, I'm glad you're home safe. So this is how cute this laminate is. You could make a rain jacket if you wanted, or a windbreaker. Lots of fun things you can do with the laminates. S97, $6 a yard. S97, $6 a yard. And I was just seeing how busy I can make Devin tomorrow. We got some great deals. And then he informed me that he's not even going to be here tomorrow because he picked up a shift at the senior home or facility or whatever, wherever it is he works. Okay, here is some upholstery fabrics. It is a very, very lightweight upholstery fabric. S49, $3 a yard. If nothing else, it would be great to, do you want me to come closer? If you can cut the flowers out and use it for collaging if you're doing collaging. But you could put it, if you need to recover some seat cushions. I mean, for $3 a yard, you could recover seat cushions outside or spray it with the Scotch Guard so it lasts longer, or whatever you want to do with it. S49 is $3 a yard. You could make a vest out of it. It's kind of like a cotton, but it does feel like a heavier cotton, but like a tighter woven cotton. S49 is $3 a yard. Do you have a special needle to sew on laminate? No, I just use my regular needle. You could use a vinyl needle if you wanted. We do have vinyl needles, but I have just used my regular, whatever needle I have in my machine is what I've sewed with it, and I haven't had any problems. Let's see. Yeah, Elaine, you could totally use the laminate for tote bags. They would be really cute tote bags. They're not real thick, like thick laminate. It's a very,
it's very sewable.
Yeah, it's very pliable, very soft. So yes. What did Sue Cope say not for?
She put a question mark on accident.
Oh, okay. Okay, so then we have all of you guys saw the
it's buried in that pile.
Okay. All right, so we have some rulers because Devin loves shipping rulers. You could totally use that as a lining. Okay, so we have Tula Pink's unicorn collection. You can't really see it here, but let me show you here. Can you see the unicorn there? It's kind of like a see-through frosted unicorn. So this is her collector's edition unicorns. S86 is for the 6.5 inch. If you want the whole collection, it has a 4.5 inch, 6.5 inch, 8.5 inch, and 12.5 inch. It's $70. S88. S88 is the Tula Pink, all of her unicorn collection, fussy cut rulers. And then we have S86 is the 6.5 inch for $18. And we have the 4.5 inch for $13. So 4.5 inches, $13 if you want just a small little cute unicorn ruler. And then we have, if you want more of a better price point, I saw Phyllis going to the store. Yeah, she's here. I know, Judy, it's hard to miss her in that cute orange Jeep. So if you want more affordable rulers, and I don't know if you square up, but when I square up, I always have a small ruler that I butt up next to it so that I can make sure that my ruler's not a little bit askew. So I typically, when I'm cutting fabric, use two rulers at the same time. So S85 is $8 for the 6.5 inch, or S84 is $12 for the 6 by 12 inch ruler. And then we have, here's the gecko. So if you guys probably saw Anne's gecko, we usually have a kit for it, but I couldn't find it. So I don't know if we sold out or not. But this is the super cute gecko that Anne made. If you need the gecko pattern, S89 is $12.99. S83 is $12.99. $12.99 for S83, the gecko pattern. And it is, all of the Funky Friends Factory are pretty easy patterns. So they're pretty simple. We also have the Ben the Beginner Bear. S81 is for Ben the Beginner Bear. And then we have S82 for the Belinda Butterfly. So cute little butterfly. S82 is $12.99. You can put like crinkle into her wings, and or the bear's ears. Yes. Yep. Okay. It was a big hit at my guild today. Very easy pattern. And you looked great in your jacket too. Okay, so if you need a quick and easy pattern, you're going to be able to really use conversational pieces or big prints that you love the prints, because you're not going to be cutting them super small. This is going to measure 40.5 inches by 51 inches. So a good size lap quilt, or you could just add another border if you want to make it bigger. S80 is $8. S80 is $8, and here it gives you the measurements for the different fabrics. But super quick and easy. You can really see here. Here they kind of blend, but here you can really see the different fabrics. So quick and easy. If you need a baby quilt, it's kind of a good size baby quilt. S79 is $9 a yard. This is a cotton canvas, and this is what we have. You guys saw in Fabric Chick Stitch Along. Phyllis had a tote that somebody gave her, I believe. So she made a matching vest to go with her llama tote. Super cute. So if you need any of this canvas, which would also be great to make as a tote bag. Yeah, you could make a tote bag and a vest to go with it. S79 is $9 a yard. It is a Michael Miller canvas. We got a lot of fabric, but we got a lot of auctions too, Judy. So S79 is for the canvas llama fabric. We have a few chicken panels. S41 is $9. S41 is $9 for the rooster panel. You can make placemats with this, or you can cut them up and put them into a quilt. Lots of fun things you can do if you are a rooster lover. S41 is $9. And then we have this panel, kind of a farmy feel. S40 is $10. S40 is $10. Gather together, live. You could cut these apart and make mug rugs, or you could cut them apart and add to them to make placemats. Lots of fun things you could do with these. It's just a cute panel. S40 is $10. S40 is $10. And if we're going too fast, you can go back and rewatch this and order through the weekend. So we leave all the numbers on and until Monday. Yes?
How many yards does Barb want?
Barb, S79, how many yards do you want? Where's the at? Probably 2 yards. It's the at sign. Barb's S79, how many yards do you want? S42 is another panel, but we're just selling it as yardage. So it's $9 a yard. And it is that same kind of country farm feel. S42 is $9 a yard. So you could put this as a backing of fabric and a backing of a quilt, and it looks like it's pieced. Or you can, a lot of times when it's a cheater quilt like this, I'll put rickrack or some kind of trim here so it looks like it's pieced. S42 is $9 a yard. S42 is $9 a yard. S36 is chicken wire, $11 a yard. S36 is chicken wire, $11 a yard, in case you need some chicken wire. And then this is super cute. You have to read what it says. Women hecklers invade Congress. Something about underwear. Women of middle age, owing to modern methods of living, not one woman is 1,000 approaches. Not one woman in 1,000 approaches this perfectly natural change in her life without experiencing a train of very annoying and sometimes painful symptoms. Those dreadful hot flashes, smothering spells, fainting spells, nervous troubles, and irregularities are symptoms that should have prompt attention. These two letters prove what a successful remedy Linda E. Pinkham's vegetable compound is for women at this time of life. So, all kinds of crazy things, okay? You just got to buy it. You look prematurely old. Don't ever marry. I mean, come on now. So if you need some good writing fabric, this is it. S35 is $8 a yard. S35 is $8 a yard. S35 is $8 a yard. And then, here, those are two freebies, but let me get the chickens done first. So I have a couple of yards of this, $7 a yard, $3.50 a half yard, and $2 a fat quarter. We have a few yards left of this. We have a coordinating fabric, S38. It's cute little chickens. S38 is kind of got pigs and ducks and chickens and cows. So farm life on S38. $7 a yard, $3.50 a half yard, $2 a fat quarter. And then we have a couple of yards of the cute little chickadees. S37 is $7 a yard, $3.50 a half yard, and $2 a fat quarter for the cute little chickens. Nobody told us what this was. Nobody knew what this was. Still, nobody knows what that is.
Phyllis and I haven't seen it. It's really
so. If any of you know what this is, let us know. Inquiring minds want to know. We have no idea what that is. Okay, so we have the chicken collection. Whoa! Ann says you better put that at $1 a yard. Ann, sometimes I feel like that about a lot of things in this store. Okay, here's the chicken collection. So you've got some eggs, cute for making placemats or different things. S034. It's at $7 a yard for the collection. So 6 different pieces for $42. Half yards are $21. Fat quarters are $16. And then we just have a few of the bolts left. Not too much yardage, but we do have some yardage on some of them. So S32 is $8 a yard. Wait, we got a lot of yardage on this one, so I'm going to fix the price right now. Devin says we have to get rid of stuff. Is it a clamp? It is sort of, but not really.
Not really.
Sort of, but not really. Okay, the eggs are $6 a yard. $6 a yard for the eggs. S33. S31 is a floral print with kind of a khaki green background. S29 is $8 a yard for the floral print with the cream background. And then more eggs, $6 a yard. It'd be cute to make like cute little egg placemats. S28, if only I used placemats. S28, $6 a yard. Cute little fried eggs. Fried eggs.
They would make good bowls for your microwave.
Oh yeah, good microwavable bowls or even like potato warmers. You don't necessarily have to make ugly potato warmers. You can make cute ones. S034 is the collection. If we ever go too fast or you miss something, you can go back and rewatch this through the weekend. Okay, this is the cutest blanket. I almost wanted to do, like, figure out, I almost wanted to make one myself because look at how cute that is. But it is open. I'm not sure. I mean, it looks like everything's still in there, but I didn't open it. But if you want this, it's free. Just type in you want the turtle blanket turtle pattern or something. Turtle. Just type in turtle. We'll know what you mean. And we'll do a drawing for that in case there's more than one of you. And then I have fresh eggs for, it's a light switch cover. So you have to love chickens. So if you want that, type that in and we'll do a little drawing for you guys. I use placemats twice a year when my mom and sister comes for a visit in May and October. Placemats for under the coffee pot drawing mat by the sink. That's good. That's yeah, I should have a placemat under my coffee mug because if you look in my car where I put it, you know, I set it down, it spills all over when I go off-roading to take Remy to the to run. Okay.
I missed something about the turtle.
This is a free pattern. If they want the free pattern, we're gonna do a drawing.
Oh, okay.
We have a turtle and a chicken pattern. Okay, here, write names on here. The turtle, I have Sue and Jenny, and the chicken, I have Sue and Jenny. I think for both of them I have Sue and Jenny. Okay, if you want the turtle blanket, it is super cute. Victor wants the chicken. Okay, so here you need another.
Yep.
Okay, we're doing a drawing. And I do have one of these pins just came back to us. So if you want this pin free, it's a home machine quilting show. Vintage pin from, I wish I could read it, 2009 maybe. Pump up the color. If you want the pin, just say you want the pin. We'll throw it in your basket. Okay, Jenny won the turtle. Jenny won the turtle. Oh, Evelyn, you have to be quicker. It's already gone to Jenny. And Sue won the chicken. Sue won the chicken. Okay. Gosh, sometimes freebies are so hard around here. Here, give this to Phyllis. Oh, she's busy writing. Give that to Phyllis. Let's see if she can figure out what it is. Oh, I found more chicken fabric. So here is a border print. S30 is $8.
To fix a zipper.
It's to fix a zipper?
I don't know. It says zip fix on it.
Okay. S30 is $8 a yard for a cute little chicken border print. Cute little chicken border print. S30 is $8 a yard. Michael Miller Fabrics. S30 for a cute little chicken border print. Evelyn says she was slow like the turtle. Very cute. Okay, we got some $7 a yard fabrics. S27. It's kind of got a cute little, kind of like a block, quilt block, shattered in the design. S27, gold color, kind of a pale gold color. S27, $7 a yard. S26 is kind of a creamy but rose goldish. Same design as the gold. I didn't do Google image yet because the girls just found it in a box. But I will, Elaine. I just was hoping somebody knew what it was. S25 is cute little yellow flowers. Kind of like a daisy and something. S25. I'll Google search it and let you guys know on Fabric Chick Stitch Along. So if you've never followed us on Fabric Chick Stitch Along on Facebook, That's where we post, and you can post what you're working on and all that good stuff. S24.
See, I told you, a tool that fixes broken zippers.
Oh, Devin is right. Zip Fix tool that fixes broken zippers quickly and easily. It's worth $7 right here on Devin's phone. So if somebody wants it, just tell us you need the zipper fixer, and we will throw it in your box for free.
How do you make it fix a zipper?
I have no idea. You might have to Google the directions.
Yeah. We didn't get the directions with it.
We just know it's worth $7. Okay, S24 is $7 a yard. S24. It kind of reminds me of like Mary Englebright fabrics. S24 is $7 a yard. S24 is $7 a yard. And
Yeah.
Oh. Somebody want that one?
Yeah, Jenny.
Jenny?
okay. I swear Jenny must have like an eBay store or something.
Oh, or you could do a drawing for it. Kathleen also wants it.
Oh, Kathleen wants it and Jenny wants it. So let's do a drawing. Devin says Kathleen was in first, actually. Here, Kathleen and Jenny. I know we try to keep it.
Hold on, Linda ABC.
Oh, Linda ABC
also.
too. Gosh. Okay, here, this is freebie. Anybody who wants these cute little patches, look at how cute those are. Those are free little appliques that you can put onto your stuff. We have a panel. This is what I made with one of them. Instead of turning it into a bag, I turned it into a cute little pillow. You can make the pillow, send them to your grandkids, or put them on your porch, whatever. S78 is $7 for the panel. S78 is $7 for the panel. It gives you directions to make cute little trick-or-treat bags. So you've got the two little Happy Halloween little monster. Kathleen, her box is right in the bottom. You can just throw it in there. S78, it makes two bags, or you can make two pillows. S78 is $7. It's kind of cute because it has fronts and backs. So cute little panel. S78, only $7 today. S78 is only $7 today. Did anybody want the Oh, let her have it. Patches. Sue and Linda. Okay, here. I'm going to just do Sue and...
Here's Linda ABC.
Okay, I already got a new one. Okay. Here. There you go. You can pick for the patches.
Linda ABC.
Linda ABC. Okay. We do have some Tula pink fabrics here. We don't have very much. So if it's pretty much cut into 1 yards, half yards, fat quarters. But this we have about 3 yards left, $6 a yard. So if you want some Tula pink Alice in Wonderland, $6 a yard. Well, this way she's upside down, faling down the rabbit
Why
hole.
don't you just pin it the other way?
I didn't do it, okay?
No,
It
why
was
don't you
mine.
just pin it the
I
other way
screwed
right
up.
now?
S71, you're going to make Doris redo her work.
No.
S71, we have about 2 yards left of 3 yards left of this, it looks like. S71 is $6 a yard. S71 is $6 a yard. Tula pink fabrics. And we only have a few pieces of this left. Here is spinning down the rabbit hole, down the tree trunks. S72, $6 a yard. And then the green colorway of this one is S73. S73, $6 a yard. So if you're into Tula pink, those are great price points for you. I have one of these fat quarters left at $2. S75, if you want this fat quarter, S75 is $2. And we do have some Tula pink fat quarter bundles. So this one, S76, has 9 pieces in it. So you do have the queen, which is kind of like a rarity. But you do have the queen in the red colorway. And then falling down the rabbit hole. So 9 different pieces in the Tula pink collection. S76 is $25. 9 times 3 is, that's
27.
like 3. Yeah, that's less than $3 a fat quarter. And then we have a smaller fat quarter collection, S77 for $17, and that is what we have left. S77, S75. We have one fat quarter left. S75. Jenny was the first one. Thank you, Diane. I'm starting to feel better. S75, Jenny. S76 is Evelyn. Okay, Evelyn is on this one. Okay, so that's what we have left in the Tula Pink collection. And then we have 2 more bolts, $6 a yard. S44 is pink with white polka dots. Pink with white polka dots. Super cute if you're lining a tote bag, or you can use it as a background for an applique. S43, S40. Oh my God, that one fat quarter. I can't believe so many of you wanted that one last fat quarter. That's how it always goes. S43 is $6 a yard. S43 is $6 a yard for red with white polka dots. Great if you want to do backings. The red, we don't have a ton left of the red, but if you only need 1.5 yard, just put in you want 1/2 yard. We can figure out the math. So we do have a few auctions. This is machine needles. So if you're new to watching, auctions, you just type in what you'd be willing to pay. S1421 is $4. The auction starting at, you've got some 80/20 universal, 75/11 universal, 80/12s. These top stitch needles, maybe. Anyhow, you got some 80/12s. Universal 90/14s. You got a bunch of needles. If you know the price of needles nowadays, like one of these is $7 or $8. So S1241 is starting at 1421 is starting at 1421 is, there's several of you at $4. 1421 is there's a couple of you at $4. Super good price point. Here is, I'm not sure what this needle is, but it's a needle with a spring. Have you guys seen a needle that goes in your sewing machine with a spring? That's very interesting. Okay, 1421 is at $7. 1421 is at $7. 1421 is at $7.
Gonna bounce.
I'm just gonna say you literally have one. Well, that's a half a package, full package. That one's missing. That's 2. I'm gonna tell you what you have. This is a big package, so you could probably put those 2 together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like 10, 12 packages of needles. So 12 times 7 is too high. 84. So it's about $84 worth of needles there, girls and gentlemen. About $80, $74 worth of needles. So get your bids in. We're going to just move this aside while we show something else, because I know you're going to be fighting over this for a minute. But you're going to be really sad if somebody bids $1 more than you. S1421 is at $15. 1421 is at $15. And then we have Sandy Cox Stewart. I'm not sure if you're on. I believe this is no, I don't even, this is thinner. This is the thinnest Stitch and Tear. It's Stitch and Tear Light. I want to say that maybe we had Fuse and Tear. I think that what we used for the leaves, the double-sided leaves, was fuse and tear. I don't have any of that out there, but I will order some. But if you need some light stitch and tear, it's a stabilizer. It's $2.95 a yard. S471. S471 is a stabilizer, a lightweight stabilizer that you stitch on and then you tear away the paper. Okay, 1421 is at $15. The needle is at $15. Here is a cigar box auction, 1571. You have a little tin to put your throwaway needles in. I mean, we'd hate to throw them in the trash can. You got some needles, some, what's in there? It looks like we've got pins of some sort.
Yeah, these are pins.
Pins, dressmaker pins, or
Yep.
I don't know. Then you got a box of, I don't know. They're not even letting me look through things anymore because I want to keep everything for myself. Oh, it's a magnifying glass. Who doesn't need a purse size magnifying glass? And then we've got a little sewing kit. You've got some buttons, vintagey stuff, jeweler's screwdriver. I didn't even know that was a thing. So it's just vintagey. Somebody stashed more sewing needles. Oh my God, a whole nother stash of sewing needles. I mean, I don't really even think I have this many sewing needles up in my stash. So you got a lot of these kind of thicker pins. I don't know what they're for. And needles and a vintage cigar box. So this is starting at $1571 at $5. 1571 at $5. I don't know how we got all that in there. 1571 is at $5.
Lynn did a very good job.
It is a blast from the past. We got a lot of blasts from the past around here. A1571 is at $6. 1421. We're going to close up Evelyn at $17. Evelyn at $17. And we've got a ton of auctions, so we're going to kind of go fast. 1571 is at $8. 1571 is at $8. Here is grommet. What did you call snap things? So these are snap pliers or something. 3 different ones. 1551 is at $1. 1551 is at $1. 1551 is at $1. And then S48 is for some cloth, 8 o'clock cross stitch cloth. I think it's called 8 o'clock. So you've got 2 different, this one looks like part of it's been used, so it's about half the size here. So you've got some of the cross stitching cloth. This one, the blue one doesn't look like it's been used. And then this white one hasn't been used. So S48 is at $1. S48 is at $1. 1551, there's 4, is at $2. 1551 is at $2. 1571 is at $10. 1551 is at $5. 1571 is at 10.40. We got no takers for the 8 o'clock. $1 for the 8 o'clock. And we're going to get these closed up because we got a billion more. So make sure, found a website that says the spring needle is for free motion embroidery without a presser foot. Interesting. So you don't need a free motion foot if you've got the spring on your needle. Very interesting, Barb. Okay, 1551. That's okay, Diane. Everything we've shown before this was pretty much fabric on the bolt, so you can go back and rewatch the past. But we are doing auctions now, so now it's good thing you didn't miss this. 1551 is 1551 is at $5. The snap pliers are at $5. 48 for the 8 o'clock cross stitching stuff is at $1. 1571 is at $10. Okay, Fran Harris at $10. Fran Harris at $10. 1551 is Victor for $5. Here, Victor for $5. And then the cloth is Kathleen for $1. Okay, hang on. We got a bunch more. And wait till you guys see Thursday or Friday, Devin and I are going to go pick up some vintage treadle machines, 3 vintage Singer machines. So stay tuned. Okay, here's the next auction is Elite Needle Arts Design Work stamped for embroidery, 1 pair of standard pillowcases with cute little butterflies. So you got cute little butterfly and dragonfly on there. Everything you needed. It has not been opened to make 2 pillowcases, 2 standard pillowcases with the cross stitching. I'm going to save the serger thread because I think 2 pairs of scissors and let's see, so much in here. Here's an embroidery. Oh my gosh. Wait, here, let me get this. Oh my God, I can't believe they're using this needle. It's ginormous. Pre-printed Sunbonnet Sue embroidery. Super cute. Super cute. You've got a repair kit of needles. You have looks like a kit to make this embroidered butterfly. Here's the threads. Somebody opened it but never started it. You've got some random embroidery threads. And I'm pretty sure we can throw out the LLB magazines, the Lands End magazines. What years are these from? Can you tell? Hang on a second. Inquiring minds want to know how old this.
2024.
2024? Well, it's like new. It's like new. Well, if you want the magazines, let us know and we'll.
You're awesome.
But it does have a pair of readers. I mean, who doesn't need a pair of readers for all your magazines? A pair of readers. Some embroidery floss. Here's some more old magazines. Oh, from somebody right here in Gardnerville. Huh. Okay, so this auction, oh, we didn't put a number out. S01 and the auction, we're just going to start this at $6. This S01 is starting at $6. S01 is starting at $6. What will we do with 3 treadle machines? I don't know, Judy. Sell them to you or to somebody to use as decorations in their house? I don't know. Okay, here's a cross stitch auction. S1351. These are all kits that haven't been opened. So let me move this aside. S01, S1351 are cute little kits that have never been opened. So everything you need to make this cute little card is in there. You've got a cute little friendship, blah, 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 butterfly, adorable butterfly, a Christmas ornament, and then a little, so fun little projects you could do and then put them onto tote bags or onto your jeans or onto whatever. 1351, enough projects here, enough cross stitching here to keep you busy for a hot minute.
Or while it's hot outside.
Judy, we might throw the sewing machines out in the yard around the shop. We do have a bunch of vintage sewing machines out there, but the tables look pretty nice. So I think Oh, Linda says she repairs them and then sells them. Yeah, I don't even know if they work or not. S01 for the embroidery here. You've got a butterfly. You've got the Sunbonnet Sue. Devin definitely needs cough syrup. S01 is at $7. S01 is at $7. And 1351 is at $6. No one wanted it. I have actually in the shop. I have 2 treadle machines in the shop, and then I have 2 other machines that are in desks that are pretty vintagey, like probably 60s. But I know mine worked until I put it in the yard. That's tragic. If it works, I would not put it in the yard, but I do have a few in the yard. One was in a fire and different. If it worked, I wouldn't put it in the yard, but I understand nobody wants us old vintage things, us old relics. Okay, we're going to close these up. S1351 is going to Victor for $6. And then S01 is going to, oops, the readers are like the most valuable here in this box. S01, if just the repair kit alone was worth whatever you're paying. S01 is Evelyn for $7. Look at how cute the Sunbonnet Sues were. So cute. I mean, I might have stolen those out of there if I'd seen them. And 2 pairs of scissors, Evelyn. Okay, here is a Robin Pandol block of the month. S154. S154 is $15. The auction is starting at $15. So you have all of the, did anybody say they wanted that pin? So this is what the quilt looks like when you, I'm sure it was meant to be a block of the month. But it is each of these applique blocks. This one is super cute with the key to my heart. You've got a hand and on the wings of love. Super cute. You could do it in brighter colors. I mean, if it was me, I would do it in brighter colors. Look at the peace sign, peace of mind, tilting at windmills. Just very country cute. There's a sewing machine, a charmed life. So you've got all the patterns in here. That's what that pattern will look like. It's a pretty big, this must be the center of the quilt. It's a pretty big pattern. So if you love applique, which you know I do, this is the block of the month, S154. It is an auction starting at $15. It's an auction starting at $15. Peggy said she wanted the pin. Okay, Peggy, I'm throwing it in your box right now. I'm actually not. I'm just writing your name on it. I've seen lamps added to the old Singer machines. Anybody know who does them? I don't know who does them, but if you go on Pinterest, you can see all kinds of fun things. Anybody repair embroidery machines? I would take it to your local sewing machine shop. Peggy C. Okay. Let's see. S154 for the applique is starting at $15. We got a lot of random stuff here. S1341, S1431 is a bag of trims for $1. So you've got some different size trims to put into pillows, I believe. I don't know what else you would do with it. S1, you could put it on a quilt as a border, I guess. 1341 is starting at $1. 1341. A ton of trims. S1341. Sorry. S1341. S1341 for the trims. 154. Nobody wants the applique for $15. There you go. Here. 1341. We have Susan to Haunt at $5. Here is another bag of appliques. So these are all these ones have been opened, but it looks like everything's inside of it. It's like she just opened it to see what it was. This one might not be. This one I'll send home with lint. Well, it just has the pattern and the embroidery floss. This one has everything in it. And then this one, it looks like the cloth is in there and everything's in it. S1361. Here it says memos from mom. I guess it's a magnet for you to put on your refrigerator. 1361 is at $3. 1361 is at $3. 1341 is at $5. There's two of you at $5 for the trims. Two of you at $5. Susan's at $6. Susan's at $6. 1361 is at $4. 1361 is at $3 and $4. Sorry. And let's see. You can bag that up. By the time you have it bagged up, I'll tell you whose name is on it. 341. 341 is starting at $1. 341 is starting at $1. You have a doll. It looks like a store-bought doll. And, it's the pattern. I don't know. I'm not sure what it is. It's the pattern to do a dress, it looks like. I don't know. Anyways, for $1, here's the directions for the dress. S341 is starting at $1. 341 is starting at $1. 341 is starting at $1. And 1341. Oh, they're still bidding. Hang on a second. Right now it's at $7. 1341 is at $7. 1361 is $4. Elaine outbid her. I know, but she outbid herself.
No, she didn't.
She didn't?
No.
1341.
Victor bid on it.
1361. It's at what?
6.
Okay, Elaine for $6. Elaine for $6. And then 1341 is, sorry, I poked you with the pin. One 1341 is Susan D for $7. And then we have another bag of trims here. So we've got several yards. It just doesn't stop. Okay, so we've got several yards of gold trims and red trims, black trim. It's a fringy trim. Looks kind of Christmassy to me. S1351 is starting at $3. 1531 is starting at $3 for a variety of trims. I think you have two 1351s.
It was 1341.
One is 341 and one is 1341. Just to keep you guys on your toes, okay?
Because I had to look at it. Because I was like, nope, I had a word in front of it.
Elaine, it's real hard for us to keep things straight around here. Okay, 341 is going to Kim candy for $4. And then 1531 is all the variety of trims. You got a good gold trim in here. Just a big fun bag of trims. 132 is a box of threads, embroidery threads, Madeira threads. It looks like this one's barely been used. 132 is starting at $5. You got another bag of threads. Apparently they liked Madeira. Here you've got a bag of sulky threads, and then another bag of Madeira threads. So S132 is starting at $5 for a random bag of miscellaneous threads. 1531 is at $4. 1531 is at $5. Now I'm so confused. 132 is at $5. The thread is at $5. And then 1531. I don't know. You guys duke it out for a minute and then maybe it will make sense to me. All right. We're going to start bagging up. 132 is at $8. The threads are at $8. 132 for the threads are at $8. 1531 for the trims are at $7. 1531 is at $7. The threads are at $8. And then get your final bids in while you're bidding on those. I have 1331 for a bag of felts. It's got a lot of purple squares. You got some bright pink squares, some more purple, pinks, and blacks. 1331 is at $3. 1331 is at $3 for the felts. And 1331 is at $3. I just have to tell you that I don't ever, like, once the auctions are in the bags, I just, like, they go to you. But I do want to just show you something because I had a customer come in, and I hope Alice doesn't get too mad at me. But I had a customer come in, and she just needed a tiny piece of felt, like this big, to put on under a lamp or something. And so Alice paid $4 for this big bag of felt. And the lady gave her $2 for a tiny little piece of felt out of there. So, really, Alice is the one making money now. I figure that sometimes you got to help a quilter out, okay? Okay, 132 is for the threads. The threads are at $14. 132, the threads are at $14. 1331 is for the big bag of felt for $3. 1531 for the trims. 1351 is $10 to Evelyn. $10 to Evelyn. And
All these doctors.
Devin needs a lot right now.
you need some Mucinex, Devin.
Need a lot.
1331 is at $3. 1331 is at $3. The thread 132 is at $15. If you're new to watching, just bid what you want to pay for this. We just feel like we don't want our treasures to end up in the landfill, so we're finding them new, good homes. Good homes for the future. Okay, here are 2 sets of buttons. I'm not sure what you would use these buttons for, but you've got a whole big jar of this size and a whole jar that looks like this. So they're black buttons for the most part. S02 will start the auction at $2. S02, they are big jars of buttons. S02 is starting at $2. I know. Devin actually, he could be sick because he could have what me and Gracie and Roger have. But he also has allergies, so he's always kind of making funny noises. S132 for the thread. I gave him I might have given him the gift. 132 for the thread is Elaine for $15. And then 1331 is, I believe there's two of you. 1331, I think we have Sue at $3, and I thought I saw Linda ABC for 1331. Maybe not. 1331. Nope. Okay. I think 1331 is Sue A for $3. And S02 is at $2 for the two big jars of vintage black buttons. It's at $2. Then I have another bag of embroidery. Stuff. S1337. We're even going to throw in the vintage plastic bag. Gosh, this lady was before her time. Now we're all making vinyl bags. So these are not open. There's a cute little baby one. This one is open, but it looks like everything is still there. Follow your dreams. Then you've got some Looney Tune stuff not opened. And two little baby. Well, this one is definitely open. I think they opened it and stole the coat hanger. And then another embroidery. S137 is $3. S137 is $3. 137 is $3. And let's see, what else do we have? Oh, we do have trims. Okay, we're going to finish up the auctions because we have trims. 137 is at $5. The buttons, Sue at $2. Sue a Cope, $2 for the buttons. And hey, Anna, how are you? Okay, and then 137. Oh, the buttons are gone, Diane. You got to be quick around here. The buttons are gone. 137 is $5 to Victor. Okay, we got trims to show you because I didn't want Phyllis to fall asleep on the job. We got trims. Okay, so we showed you the Frida quilt the other day on Monday. We showed you the Frida quilt that I did. Here is the fringe trim that is at the bottom. How do I bid on things? So you just type in S and the number, and then how much you want to pay for it. So it's super easy to bid on it. You just type in S. These that I'm going to show you right now, though, we're done with the auctions for right now because we only have 10 more minutes. We're only allowed to go till 5:30 because we've been here all day. But we're going to show you trims. We have yardage of the trims. So you just type in S. S is you committing to buying it. S, the number 68. It's $6.95 a yard. So you would just type in S68 and 1 if you want 1 yard or 5 if you want 5 yards. S68, we have a ton of this. This is not an auction. This is just regular product from our store. So you can see this is really fun fringe. We have it sewed on the bottom of our Frida quilt. We also have it in this fun color, S67, and it's $6.95 a yard. S67 for the pinky peachy color, and S68 for the bright color. Oh no, Diane, that's horrible. Auctions are hard because they are kind of on a time limit. But we definitely have the rest of the stuff that we have yardage. You can comment through the weekend, through Sunday, Monday morning probably, and we will get it to you. S66 is $2 a yard. So I've got a bunch of trims that are normally $4.99 a yard, but we've got them at $2 because we're trying to make room on our shelves. So S65, let me turn this the right side. S65, I can't. S65 is $2 a yard. S66 is $2 a yard. And then we have S64 is also $2 a yard. So these are all normally $4.99 a yard. S64 is $2 a yard. And then I'm gonna put out a new one here. We've got a cute little, these have a cute little kind of 3 pearls at the bottom, kind of snowflakey-ish, but not really snowflakey. S63 is $2 a yard. S63 is $2 a yard. And then we have these cute little mini pom-poms. S45 is 70 cents. There's not a very big piece left, as in literally probably 2/3 of a yard of the pink. S45 is 70 cents a yard. S62 is 70 cents a yard. And S46 is 70 cents a yard. So S46 is a cute little seafoamy green. S62 is pink and limey green, 70 cents a yard. Sorry, we're going kind of quick, but I forgot we had a whole bunch of trims.
Because you buried them.
I know, and we have so many more auctions. We're gonna have to go live every day. S61 is 80 cents a yard. S61 is 80 cents a yard. It's normally 89 cents a yard, so you're saving 10 cents. And then these are some fun fringy $4 a yard. S58. S58 is for kind of like tulle and like this yarn, super fun fringe. And then S40 is a gold, kind of more elegant trim. S59, $4 a yard. S59 is for the gold. Wow, Phyllis had to wake up quick. Okay, here's another $2 a yard, normally $4.99. It is a beaded trim, and you can use it as edging on quilts or tote bags or clothing. You just sew right along here and tuck this edging into your seam. S55 is $2 a yard.
Did you get this one?
I did, yep. And then here's another fun fringe. S54 is $2 a yard. S54 is $2 a yard. And I'm going to put on the black and white. I think it will really pop there. S54, kind of a pink and blue fringy beaded trim. And I didn't find any of the embroidery you were looking for, so I'll order some more just so that we have it. I hate to not have stuff when you guys ask for it. S56 is the cutest little rick-racky trim. S56. So if you want to order anything we're showing you, you could just type in S. S is you committing to buying it. 56 is the number for this item. And then just tell us how much you want. And then you can text the number that's scrolling below to let us know your shipping address, or just text us your phone number and then we'll get back to you in the morning. That's true, Judy. Every day Devin's groaning in the background. He's kind of like his dad. He makes those noises. S57 is $2 a yard for a really fun yellow and kind of a perky trim. S57 is $2 a yard. S57 is $2 a yard. And then we have S53 is a beaded trim, $2 a yard. S53. S53 is a cute little beaded trim, and then that same trim in a brown color. It's got a cute little silver flower. S52. So those are all normally $4.99 a yard, but today they are $2 a yard. Oh. And that is that. Well, I'm gonna let Phyllis catch up real quick. I do want to show you that Devin's latest addition to his doll collection. I do have to sew up the pink. Oh, I've got it right here, Devin.
Oh, I was like, that's not the newest
He's got
one.
no. This is the second newest. I have to sew up the pants here for his little gypsy doll. I'm pretty sure this came from overseas for sure, but we found this at a little estate sale. So for those of you who don't know, Devin loves to collect vintage dolls. So he did find this one at the thrift store. So he went to San Diego on vacation, and he made his friends stop at the thrift store along the way. So he found this cute little Jack in the Box. So at like 2 o'clock in the morning when he called to check in, he had to show me his cute little.
Then no one called to check in. Let's reword that.
They called to annoy you at 2 o'clock in the morning.
I called to talk to my mommy. Okay?
Yeah. So that is Devin's newest additions to his doll collection.
They're definitely unique.
Someday I'm gonna have to take you up. We're storing them on the staircase in the shop. He's got quite a collection going on. For those of you who don't know, he started it. We were on our way to QuiltCon, and we stopped at a thrift store, and we decided we had to rescue everything handmade. And he found a vintage, like 150-year-old black doll collection, and they were all like $1.99. So that was the start of his doll collection. So that is all we have for today. I think it is oh no, we got 2 minutes. Okay, hang on a second.
You could just give like a birthday recap or something, you know.
Oh, Devin says I'm not allowed to, where's my phone? Devin says I'm not allowed to do any posts anymore because well, you guys all saw the post of him, and it's like, I cropped him so it's his head from here to here. But the funniest thing was he was wearing a wig. And you don't even see it in the, so birthday shenanigans. My sister brought up wigs. I don't know if you guys have met my sister, but she brought up wigs. So we were all weekend sweating to death wearing her stupid wigs. But let me find Devin because his is the funniest. Okay. Look at this. Can you guys see that? And my sister made us go on walks wearing the wigs. It was ridiculous. Let me see if okay, here is a really good picture. There's my 2 kids with my sister. And she literally, I'll post them on Fabric Chick Stitch Along. But we went river rafting. Oh, so in everybody's orders, we found today 35 flexi needle threaders. You see that? So in all of your orders, we're going to put one of these needle threaders in there so you can try it out, okay? They're for hand and machine needles, but I don't know if you guys have the same issues that I have, but since I've had another birthday, I can barely see to thread my needle. Like I literally I used to use like Peacemaker's 10 needles for quilting and applique and all that. They were so I can't even thread them anymore. Even with a needle threader, I can't thread them. So I only use really big-eyed needles.
That's now. How they were embroidering with that big needle.
Yeah, that big needle, but it wasn't even thin. It was crazy. But so we're going to include in all your orders one of these flossers. So now you'll know what you need. All right, so that is all we have for today because I can't find. Oh, wait, here. Let's just give away Here we've got some buttons here. We're just going to Phyllis, scroll and tell me who won the buttons. Buttons. Who won the buttons? Keep the readers.
Linda, ABC.
Linda ABC, and who else? Suiko. Okay, hang on a second. I might have more. I got some more buttons in here. Who else is a winner? We got buttons.
Evelyn Esparza.
Evelyn. Two more winners.
Oh, 2 more. Duh. Peggy Cato.
Peggy C.
And Judy Spivey.
And Judy S. Okay, so that's all we have for. Oh, I've got some cute little stickers. If you want them, just say you want the stickers. We'll throw them in your box. If you have any questions, just give us a call. The number scrolling at the bottom is our cell phone. We do have a website there. You can always go check out things there. But you're going to be most up to date with what's going on here at Fabric Chicks by tuning into our Facebooks. Devin does have a whole schedule of reels that we're going to be doing and demos. So he is starting to get us organized. So it's kind of a good feeling here at Fabric Chicks, having the help. All right, so thank you guys for choosing to spend your afternoon with us, and we will see you Monday for sure at 4 o'clock. If not before, have a good night.